Okay. Pokemon. Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. You got it. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. I choose you. Okay, we found Pokemon. Pokemon. You got it. I choose you. Okay, we found Pokemon. Pokemon. You got it. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. I choose you. I choose you. You got it. I choose you. Gotta catch 'em all. Let's go. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. There's Pokemon. Pokemon. Use race. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. Pokemon. Let's Pokemon. 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 Gotta catch 'em all. You got it.
Well, hello everyone. I know I am a fan of Pokemon, but I don't play those games anymore, unfortunately. But anyway, hello and welcome to another DaraChat. My name is Moose, or Dara for short, because unfortunately some still suffer the impossibility of the English language. It's a sad fate. But anyway, I am here with Zine. Wait, actually, how do you say your full name? You're muted still.
Yeah, there you go. XeenDravarol?
Darvrol?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's one of those names where you aren't sure. Like I would say Dravorol, but I'm wrong on that. Draval. But no, let's mean where is that like a almost reminds me of
My whole name is Gamer Knowledge.
oh
First name is from a old series. One is actually had a remake, and everyone loved that remake because you find the last name in the corner of the map.
Ooh. What was the game though?
Oblivion.
Oblivion? Oh,
Yeah, the last name is in Oblivion. If you look at the bottom right of the map, don't know if it's in the remaster, but in the original, you can find Dravarol in the corner of the map.
Oh, I've never. I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never played of it. I think that's what no, that's not made. No, I think it's which one is that the one with Dragonborn?
That's Skyrim.
Skyrim. Okay, so I'm completely off. I've never played either of those, Skyrim or Oblivion, but I do know that when I believe when the remaster came out, a lot of people were excited to play it, and I saw bits of it, like there were people playing it, and I saw a bit, but it doesn't really look. It looks HD-ish, but compared to what we have now, it's not as I don't know, crisp, clean. I don't know. What do you think about that?
It's more they're trying to keep the aesthetic of Oblivion. Is why they may think that because I mean Oblivion is exactly a stellar graphical.
Right. Yeah, that's understandable. But I mean, so for you, I mean, how long you been doing the VTubing stuff though?
Actually, April of last year.
nice.
I mean, it was more the fact that before I actually started, I was going to just have no camera.
Mm,
But then it's like I read something from Rumble. It's like I was like, oh, okay, they want to at least have show your face
mm,
or PNG or
mm,
Vtuber. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna be showing my face,
yeah.
and I didn't exactly have a PNG,
Mm.
but I had this model sort of already mostly made.
Oh,
So I finished this up and
so does that
chose the VTuber.
right? So does that mean you made your model then?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Although the clothes are from V Road Studio because it's like I was going to start and realizing I didn't have clothes, so I just kind of took a cheap route.
Right. And like I've heard the stories of some of these people for like a avatar, VTuber avatar, and some of them pay a pretty penny for them. Like it's insane what the amount that people pay for. Like there was one time I heard someone paid close to like $10,000. I'm like, no.
To be honest, the actually making the model itself doesn't really take that long. It's
Mm.
really all the bells and whistles that's the more the price point.
Like the rigging part?
Uh the rigging's actually not that hard. It's
Oh.
just uh, I mean, this is my perspective, but when it comes down to it,
Mm-hmm.
first started in Blender.
Oh.
Oh yeah, 7,500. Yes, people have spent that much.
Mm-mm.
Uh, it's like, but when it comes down to it, Blender couldn't exactly use the right format for the one that displays the model, so I had to
Mm-hmm.
use VTube, VRoid Studio to like import from Blender to VRoid Studio. Then it had the right format.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a lot of things had to be changed because for format and all.
Mm-hmm.
I originally supposed to have a beard or a bit older looking, really.
Right. Well, I mean, your avatar looks like a captain of a pirate. Well, not a pirate ship, but a very uh, mm, a English ship right there. Very well dressed in that
Yeah,
sense.
there's actually the color and sort of the clothing also was also inspired by games.
Oh, what?
Like my hair, so on, and like the red colors from Adol from the Yee series,
Mm-hmm.
and the blue. If I changed the golden color to
Mm,
silver,
right.
I I would actually almost look identical to Hubert in Tales of Grace F.
Ooh. Okay. I've not played that. I've not heard of that
If
game.
I also have to change my hair to blue, then I'll be almost close to 1-to-1.
Nice. But yeah,
So it's the red and blue are mixed between those two characters, basically. I,
nice.
I mean, the clothes I saw was kind of default from V Road Studio, but I realized, wait, it's similar to Hubert's
Mm.
in Tales of Grace F. So
Hmm. Yeah, because I there was one game I played a long time ago. Your your hair doesn't match your eyes. Your hair doesn't match your eyes. Well,
no,
obviously, yeah.
the thing is, my red hair and brown eyes are actually my real life color.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Putting a little of your flair into it, right? Like putting a little yourself
Yes,
into it. Oh, that's pretty awesome. And plus, I mean, you're building it yourself, so I mean, why not, right? Um,
pretty much.
but how long did it take you then?
Ah, the make
The make of it, yeah.
the whole thing, yeah. Uh, oh well, I mean, I started on this 4 years, the model 4 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and due to how lifestyle, I just chipped away at the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, four. That's a long time to be working on something, though. That's for certain. Uh, but then again, if you enjoy doing it, then it doesn't seem like very long. At least I would think. Anyway. Um, But yeah, for the gaming thing though, there was a game I played a long time ago. It was called uh, Skies of Arcadia, and it was
Oh, the on the Sega Saturn?
no, it was Dreamcast first, and
Oh,
then
Dreamcast, yeah.
yeah, they did a Dreamcast first, and then they did like some sort of, I don't know if I call it remaster, but they sort of like an upgrade on the GameCube, and that's the one I played was the GameCube. I never played on the Dreamcast. Um, but yeah, that game I enjoy, and it kind of reminds me a bit of that because you had pirates in the air, and then you have these islands that float and all this stuff. It's just a crazy time, but I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, it's like I went. Go ahead.
Someone's really disagreeing the fact that a red hair can have brown eyes.
Well, I mean, you could dye. You can dye your hair red. Well, different forms of red,
No,
but
I am a redhead.
well, no, I'm just saying in general. Like there are some people who can dye their hair red. I'm not
No,
against.
I'm a natural redhead.
Oh, nice.
Other a little darker in the red.
Hmm. And your eyes are what, hazel? Then hazel brown or just
Yeah,
brown?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice. Yeah, yeah. Blood redheads can have hazel brown eyes. It's a rare. I think the rare one for a redhead is blue eyes. I think when I remember checking up because there's green eyes. Obviously, there's green eyes for red hair. Um, then you have was it? Then you have then you have brown eyes, and then I think blue eyes is like the big rare one. At least it's from what I remember reading. I mean, it's been a while, so there's that. Um, but I mean, that's great because I mean, it's not every day you get to see a redhead. Although I believe the U.S. is a bigger population where there's more probability of red hair, but there's more red hair in was it Scotland, I think it was. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. Lines with yellow rims around my pupils. Oh, congratulations. Uh, but yeah, but going back to the gaming part, I mean, that's probably the only one I know. Oh, there is the one game, the Pyro. What was it? Assassin's Creed
A
4.
Black Flag.
Yes, Black Flag. That's the one. Never played it, but that's the one with pirates as well. Pirates and ships and all this stuff, which was pretty nice to be honest. Um, I believe that was like the some people would do reviews and say this was the last best one ever and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I actually have a copy of Black Flag on with, and it's a console one, and it's a broken copy because you can't get through the starting part where you're supposed to hide among the civilians while you're tracking someone.
Mm,
It's like no matter what you do, even though you do it properly, they will still notice you no matter what.
yeah.
So I have sort of have a bug copy.
Mm. Well, it's pretty odd. Now, what what console do you play on? Do you play on PC? Do you play on a console?
It's right now it's just PC because I don't exactly have a TV to play my console games.
Mm. Oh, nice.
I mean, I could use the monitor, but I don't have any sound.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because not all. Um, I don't know if there is actually a screen, a monitor with built-in speakers. I would think there would be, but I think more times than not, they're not unless you get like a TV and turn it into a monitor, which then you would have speakers on it. But that's depending on how big you want your screen, because
Yeah,
some people do like those elongated ones, like the top down. Um, I have seen like those curve ones, right? Someone has like one long screen and it's just a curve. Those must be crazy expensive. I'm not gonna spend for that. Um,
yeah. I can't buy anything like that. I'm just on your basic,
mm,
basic monitors.
yeah, I've got a Samsung, um, but it doesn't have any monitor. But I do enjoy it. It's good for what it is. And Dual Helix says most of the time computer speakers integrated in monitors are really good. No, I haven't seen one very often, but I would think they would be because they want people to hear out of it. Um, but beyond that, what games are you currently playing now?
Oh, as my streams.
Well, yeah, I mean, streaming or not streaming, whichever one you want to start with.
Well, I guess not streaming is literally the same as I'm streaming because I've already was playing the remake of Sky the First
Hmm.
and Trails in the Sky the First, and
Oh wow,
it's the Trail series, and
yeah.
also later this month the Kai no Seki finally becomes available in the West as shoot, I always call it Kai no Seki, not the English name. Oh,
Mm.
Beyond Horizon. Trails
Beyond
Beyond
Horizon.
Horizon.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that one. I don't know I've heard of the Trails in the Sky because I think they sell those on Steam. Um, but and Dual Helix asks, "Have you played the Kerbal Space Program?" Uh,
No, I mean, I was actually really interested in it because making a rocket sent into space.
yeah, who would want to do that?
Yeah, I mean, really interested on getting it, but I just had limited money, really.
Yeah.
The past 5, I mean, I actually guess past 10 years, I've been only beginning like RPGs,
Mhm.
really.
Mm, yeah, and it's understandable. I mean, like the weird thing I've seen a lot of game people do is it's sort of like when a new game comes out, they get it or whatever, and it's always seems like with gaming you have to keep up with a new game that comes out, otherwise you're behind. Because just using YouTube as an example, you'll see like when a new game comes out, the walls just covered with people playing that game. Um, and all that stuff. But I've just like if a game's fun for me to play, I'll play it, but not to play the new game because you can't keep up with that financially unless you're a successful content creator who makes enough money to do so. Then there you go.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I only started in April of last year,
Mm.
so I no way I'm going to be successful in that sort of time.
Have you are you part of? I mean, when did you come to Rumble? Because I know you said I know you. I've seen that you have a channel there, but like you stream on Rumble, you stream elsewhere, I imagine.
Yeah, I did try my first 3 to 4 months streaming to YouTube,
Mm.
but due to the fact that I made a video about 2 years ago over uh Brids, if you know that, if you know that.
Mm.
So, but the thing is, with me channel with almost 0 follows, and I made you know, something that kind of they don't like you making,
Mm.
my channel got practically almost deleted.
Oh.
And ever since then, I couldn't make videos until like, or not was it not last year? It was like somewhere December 2 years ago.
Right.
It it was like, all right, and I basically I just do gaming with since I'm doing on Rumble,
Mhm.
and I get 0 impressions. My
Mhm.
account is still super shadow banned because I had to go point out some of the nonsense.
Mhm. And you still
Yeah,
talk about your YouTube side, right? Or
YouTube. I kind of abandoned it after like 3 months of Lily, the YouTube not even once advertising, got no impressions on any stream.
mhm.
So I was like, you know, I people over here are it just worked out a lot more better on Rumble.
Yeah, and Dual Helix has a point. Twitch is hard if you ain't towing the line. But That is true, but then again, there are a lot of people who toe over the line and they just get away with it. So, that's a.
Oh yeah, the whole reason I see, actually, I was going to be streaming on Twitch, but right before I started,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, the whole thing with Hassan, I'm like, yep, you Twitch, you just made me not ever streaming on your site again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and he's still there, still doing his thing.
Yeah, but even though he should be banned years ago,
Mm-hmm.
permanently.
Yep. Yeah, can't they can make the rules, but they can't follow through with them for whatever reason. Um, but uh, but yeah, that was certainly an interesting point of time, and but no, it's I usually when people multi-stream, I usually ask them like what their experiences has been on all the platforms because there's usually a difference of like where you find success more than another one, right? Like you're
Yeah,
just over
it is
here.
true. I did try X for 1 month.
Mhm. Mhm, how'd it go?
It was, to be honest, it was just as bad as YouTube.
Yeah, and with YouTube, it's sort of like being in an ocean, and it's kind of
Yeah,
crowded.
it's crowded, and also the fact that Trails is not exactly
Mm,
a hot thing because I've done my research on the Trail series.
mm,
It 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 for some reason the algorithm hates Trails. It's not it's not something you want to stream or make videos on YouTube. For some reason, the algorithm is just absolutely. It's like sort of the whole series is sort of like how they kind of like saddle. It's like a whole series of saddle band. Weird enough.
and this is the Trails game, right? Trails in the Sky.
Yeah, Trails in the Sky, first chapter, second chapter, third chapter. There's the Crossbell arc. It's a ongoing series that the story carries over between each game.
I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of people play it, so maybe it's just a personal.
Yeah, you've seen Sky the First. That's the remake.
Okay,
Recently came out.
okay. Ooh, someone's got a playthrough of. I don't know if that's the old one or not, but I mean, you can see the Trails in the Sky first. Oh, they do one does the comparison. So there's a lot of different ones for it. So it's possible that you know, it's because again, being on YouTube is like being in a crowded, overcrowded ocean, and so you never know. But it seems like some people are getting noticed more than others. Who knows how it works?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, to be honest, most of the time, the people who ever actually do get more views on the trails is that they already have a audience.
yeah.
If you're trying to grow your channel off of playing trails or doing stuff off of trails, it's not going to help because most the actual trails fans
Mm,
don't what they
mm.
rather play.
Yeah, and that's understandable, right? Sometimes it's better to experience the game than what's the
It
word?
is. I mean, the whole point is to enjoy the journey.
Yeah,
Is what the trails series is.
and unfortunately, I've never played it, but again, like I said, I've seen it on Steam where they sell it. I'm not sure if they sell the game elsewhere, but I know it's like there's another one on there that's pretty popular. I do know that like something like Genshin Impact is pretty popular. Um, that people have been playing for a while, and or what's that other one? Honkai? Yeah.
I have not touched those at all.
No? Is it just because you don't like those kind of online gaming, or just it's just not your forte?
Well, I mean, online gaming, I've played WoW for 20 years, so
Oh. Mm,
I'm like, it's just, uh, I never really liked the idea of, I not a fan of Chinese games.
hmm. I would. They're gotcha games, but I can understand.
I mean, I can't say I hate gotcha because I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's a gotcha game.
Ooh, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. How is that a gotcha game? You don't buy. You don't buy.
It's
There's
the
like.
blades. You don't get the blades, the same blades every playthrough. It's completely random, just like gotcha.
Oh well, okay. I can see where you're talking upon that. Gotcha is more of like you're spending your real currency in order to buy in currency to buy the.
I mean, the concept of gotcha is in Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah, and that makes sense. But you can always what are they called? The blades. You can always find those blade things pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, they made it very easy because you do get a whole lot of them throughout the playthrough.
Mhm.
It's just there's this times where I took almost 100 hours just to get one blade. One rare blade is a unique rare blade. 100
Yeah,
hours it took me to get the thing.
that's crazy. It's
So,
it. Yeah, I can see where you meant by gotcha. Then you just didn't spend any of your money. You just spent time.
yeah, so you're spending more time
Oh man, but
because I
that's
have
like.
a hat. Go
Oh,
ahead.
good. No, go ahead.
I have a habit of trying to 100% RPG, so
So like a completionist, really.
yes. And that's why my original channel was to be completing RPGs 100%.
Hmm.
And, I watched another YouTube channel when he first started.
Right.
I was like, I watch him to see how well, completing games work. And it did well. But I never could get started because one thing after another with my life is
Hmm.
either I didn't have the hardware or
Right.
moved somewhere I did not have the internet.
Right.
And then after I move again, my hardware broke down, but had the internet.
Ah,
It was
man.
only basically the start of last year is when I I,
Yeah.
um, I had the hardware and the
Mhm.
internet.
Mm.
So, yeah. Oh, the most game yeah,
Is Minecraft, he says. My
Minecraft.
most played game is Minecraft, which I haven't played Minecraft in forever, to be honest. Just not enough time in the day. Um, but like
Yeah,
I oh, go ahead.
yeah, it was like Minecraft is sort of maybe one reason why I haven't exactly played Minecraft, like, uh, the Hobo Space Simulator is
Mhm.
I like to build stuff in the real world.
Mhm.
So I have it's like I don't I mean, I I rather build stuff in the real world than in game.
Yeah.
So I that's kind of one reason why a lot of the building games I haven't really played.
Mhm. Have you ever played the game called Space Engineers?
Yes,
Oh,
with
nice.
one with a group from Planet Side 2 called themselves the 1TR.
Mhm.
Uh, I played it with them.
Mhm. Um, I used to um I used to play with mods because you could download mods and stuff and change things here and there. Um, I haven't played it in a while. I do know they came out with Space Engineers too, so there's that. Um, but the point of it is that that's a game right there where you can build in game, and if you have the quantity of items to build it. What's another one? Got Minecraft. Um, got like I don't know. Stardew Valley is not one. I'm trying to figure out what other games have you can build into. Uh, I almost feel like that mechanic in the new Legend of Zelda, the one that came a while back, had that kind of.
Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, where you could build using that certain power, um, combine pieces and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the Breath of the Wild, but Tears of the Kingdom I wasn't exactly able to get because by the time that came out, I couldn't get myself another controller or Joy-Cons because mine started drifting.
Ah.
And no matter how much I tried to fix the damn thing,
Mm-hmm.
it just it's still drifting. No matter all the fixes I used, all of them that's on the internet. Like, well, these are useless.
Yeah.
And with them being like $80,
Oh, that's always it's same thing as like the Xbox controllers. Those things can get expensive. Because I bought a wireless a wireless controller, my Xbox One. Um, but after a while, something happened to it. Like I couldn't control it with it anymore and all that stuff. It just started freaking out. And so I was like, need didn't need to use this anymore. So I did buy a Bluetooth one, but I bought like one of those, things off Amazon or whatever. So it still works. Still works. But buying official stuff per se is way more expensive. Way more
yeah,
expensive.
I'm like, when it started drifting on me, I was playing the Saga 5, like, and it's like my controller just all of a sudden started, moving like off to the right. I'm like, wait, no, no.
Oh, that sucks. It reminds me of Dual Helix says my original PS2 controller is still the best controller I've obtained. Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yes, all three of my PS2 controllers and PS1 are still working to this very day with no problems at all.
Nice. Because I remember, I remember uh, playing with the PlayStation 1. Now, there are two versions of the PlayStation 1. There's the big original box one, and then they kind of shrunk it down to look smaller.
I have
Uh,
the original big one.
nice. That was a brick into itself, right? Um, I would play games like what was it? Crash Bandicoot was one of them. Um, I did play a game, the Rayman game. I can't remember exactly what.
Rayman?
Rayman,
Rayman
yeah.
Legends?
I don't think it
Wait,
was Rayman Legends. It was a.
I forgot the name of it.
I'll have to look it up. Um, there's that one. I've played. Oh, Spyro.
Oh, Spyro?
Spyro's another one. I enjoyed that. It was just a lot of different games I like playing. I was eventually able to get like a PS3 from a family member because I wanted something to play Blu-ray, and with a PS3 you could play a Blu-ray. I was like, yes. Um, but yeah, beyond that scope, I really haven't had another Sony station, more or less.
PS1 as a Grandia. I played Grandia. Let's see,
Hmm.
can't say Grandia 2, that was on the PS2.
Hmm.
Uh, what other PS1 games? Oh, I forgot. I'm looking up at all my console games above my monitors right here. Yeah, I completely forgot that they didn't go into those plastic containers until the PS3 era.
Wow. Oh, for the CDs and stuff is what you're talking about.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, it's your typical CD box for the PS1s.
Yeah, because I remember there would be like a CD case is basically what it'd be, right?
Yeah.
Like that hard plastic. Like if you hit somebody with it, it's not gonna go over well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't do that, kids. Um, but but yeah, I remember and I remember going like to a family video or something like that and renting a game for it. I eventually started doing that like again because again I had a GameCube and I did have a Switch. I had a Wii, right? I had a Wii, and then I had a Switch after that, but I had to give my Switch up because financial reasons. So,
Actually, talking about the Switch, I was like, before the Switch even came out,
mhm.
I was like, you know what? I know what Nintendo's next console is because I looked at the Wii U because I have a Wii U. I'm like, they're gonna make the handheld that came with the Wii U. I'm like, that's gonna be the Switch.
Yeah.
not the Switch, but the next console.
Yeah.
And I didn't get into the putting any money into their stocks. I was like,
Mm.
no, I knew it.
Curse you! Um, he advised the Halo games, Oblivion remake on it. Oh, nice, the Oblivion remake. Um, but yeah, it's just it's crazy with how games have kind of evolved over time, especially with
Evolved, but also since 2020, they sort of de-evolved.
in what do you like the studios? What sense do you mean by that?
Studios, I mean, the fact that the people who really made those games that evolved the gaming industry are no longer there,
Mm,
are replaced by people that uh, trying to say, hey, yeah, this game is inspired by Oblivion, but it has half the mechanics, or not even half the mechanics of the actual Oblivion.
mm-hmm.
Sorry,
No, you're fine.
I'm trying to avoid political stuff. That's what I'm.
No, you're fine. I don't. It doesn't matter either way for me. Um, but I think one example to be given for that, like the change stuff, would probably be the Last of Us, right? The Last of Us One was a pretty well celebrated game for its story. Joel, um, what was her name again? Not Abby. What was
I
Clem? I don't think that was it.
I
Go ahead.
don't. No, it's just The Last of Us. I really know Joel
Yeah,
of the character because he's the one who was really sort of carrying the game and the
yeah,
story. And
yeah.
then when they went and killed him,
Hmm.
did I'm like, you had to have a very good reason and someone that can actually pick up the mantle. They
Yeah.
didn't.
Yeah, no, I think that was probably the biggest, most talked about point when it was leaked because there was a leaked part, and then when it came out and was proven that would be the case, that's when people were upset. There was actually funny story. There was actually I think it was a Korean who was playing the game, and he got to that point, and when he got to that point, he took out the disc and cut it in half.
Oh, like me with Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Returns. I
Uh,
I I, I I don't have that game anymore because I snapped it in half.
wow, that angry, huh?
I mean, Lightning is not a great character in the first place.
Oh wow. See, now the only Final Fantasy games I've ever played were one is the remake of Final Fantasy VII, and then the Crystal Chronicles era of Final Fantasy. Um, because I think I started out with that first was the Crystal Chronicles, and then I played the remake of Seven. But those are the only Final Fantasy games I've ever touched per se.
Yeah, actually, my whole history of Final Fantasy, I played the first. I was a super big fan.
Mm-hmm.
Played all way. Was it to 10? And then when the first time I had doubts is when
Mm-hmm.
10.2 came out. I'm like, what the hell is this
Yeah.
10.2? Because it it completely destroyed all what Final Fantasy stood for, or what not really, the storytelling of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and then I thought, all right, 11 is the MMO.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And then 12 came out. I was like, wait, they might be getting back on track.
Right.
13 came out. I'm like, played the game.
Mm-hmm.
I completed it
Mm-hmm.
and made the only character I can ever remember that is in my mind is Lightning.
Yeah.
How much I dislike Lily. I don't remember any other characters because it's like I they didn't really stand out. They had
Mm-hmm.
really nothing. All I can remember is sister this, sister that, out of Lightning's mouth.
Almost reminds me of what was it, Heavy Rain, and there's a bug in there was a bug someone found where like dad would just keep yelling Sean, 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 and the game would just be like you'd be in a completely different part, and you still hear like Sean, Sean. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. Um, but yeah, oh god.
Oh yeah, there's another game. It's a series RPG series I like, but I don't like Wall Arms 4.
Mm,
Oh, the only reason is because the main character of it has he keeps saying adult literally almost every sentence he even speaks.
interesting.
And it's like if you're gonna spam a single word like that, it's uh it was I, I I like Worms 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like they having that one character is like addle this, addle that. I'm
Mm,
like it just and he didn't stop throughout the whole game until the very end for him to. I'm like, and it's like, and the fifth one.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's basically they kind of lost. They just lost their way, really.
Right. Well, I know that many people were not uh, wanting the FF7 remake, um, and various reasons of why. But I know some people, there's many people who still don't like the remake stuff. But I mean, have you? What are your thoughts on that? Because
Oh,
it's
the
just
Final Fantasy 7.
yeah, yeah.
This is gonna hurt a lot of people, even though I was a fan
Hmm.
of Final Fantasy at the time. FF7 is an average Final Fantasy game.
It just there's even the original one. You mean as
The
well?
original one is an average
Okay.
because I can't. For me, it's like, why is everyone gussing over Cloud and Sephiroth? I was like, it was completely lost on me. I'm like, I played it all. It's like Aerith. See what happened with me with like Aerith in the game. It's like talking to the NPCs because in every RPG, I talk to every try to get to see all dialogue.
Mhm.
The fact that they put so much doubt on Aerith,
Mhm.
like she's the perfect like escort.
Mhm.
I'm like, wait, are you? Is Aerith really escorting Cloud to Sephiroth?
Mhm.
This not wasn't like a theory in my head, but with all the dialogue around Aerith,
Mhm.
how they described her, I'm like, I wasn't surprised at her death.
Mm.
Really, I'm like, I was like, yeah,
Mm.
I was like, okay, I expected she was gonna die based on the dialogue. So,
Right.
yeah, I guess a lot of people kind of skipped a lot of the dialogue, and it's like they all were big surprised
Mhm.
at her death. I'm like, me? Not really.
Yeah, and that's I mean, again for the remake, they do kind of change some things here and there, and they kind of keep that part within. Um, but it's going to be interesting to see, at least for that series, the last one.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm not really keen. That I guess with me talking, I'm not exactly keen on the remake because, like I said, to me, FF7 is sort of average
Mm.
out of the Final Fantasies.
Yeah, and I mean everyone has their opinion of what is more or less like I treasure the Crystal Chronicles series more so than the regular because that's what I started with and I've not really played.
Oh, Crystal Chronicles, that was an awesome local co-op.
Oh yeah, yeah, you could do that. Yeah, with the
And
game.
you had your own you had your own town and you can like go to a friend's house and play with them and
Mm,
keep it and still upgrading your town along with theirs.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, too bad they ruined it in the remake.
yeah. I haven't really gone over it. I mean, I have in essence watched some videos of the remake, but I haven't really gone over it to see what changed. It looks like it's just been updated.
It's been updated, but your towns don't. You don't have the like the whole town thing is sort of completely gutted, really.
That's interesting. Now there was one after that though. There was the Crystal Chronicles, and then there was Crystal Chronicles, um, Crystal Bear. Yeah, I think that was called. That was
I think I'm talking the right one where you have sort of a town you can go back and the Crystal Chronicles is my memory is a bit very hazy on that.
yeah. I don't think you. I don't think for the Crystal Chronicle ones you could do that. You had a town to go back to, but it doesn't upgrade or whatever. But I do know that there was a they did a game. It was Crystal Chronicles My Kingdom. Um,
Oh, on the Wii,
yes, on the Wii. That was the
I
one.
have that on the Wii.
Oh man, I then you had the opposite version, which was the tower defense one, um, or My Evil Sorceress or Enchantress or something like that. Um, but yeah, the My Kingdom one, I enjoyed playing.
Yeah,
Um,
the problem is you can't defeat the or Dragon Lord without having the DLC though.
I just remember. Okay, yeah, I just remember like you could pay for extra things or whatever because that was yeah, it's wow. Yeah, my what we and microtransactions, what a time.
Yeah, that had a lot of like content that you had to buy,
Mhm,
and to actually defeat the Dragon Lord, you had to have most of the stuff because there's also one of the DLCs that actually make your characters team up more.
mhm,
But if you play the base game without the DLCs, your team, your characters that you don't team up all that much. Maybe they team up in a team of 2, but they
mhm,
never team up in a team of 4. The
mm,
only way for them to get to the Demon Lord or Dragon Lord was for them to team up in a 4 party
mhm.
to go, but you actually have to have the DLC to actually do that.
Hey, Dan.
Hello.
Let's see if I
Oh,
can find it.
hey, is that also the Furious Dan from Rumble?
Yeah, yeah, he's on both Rumble and YouTube. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Hello, Furious Dan.
yeah, I've had him on before. Let me
Oh,
see.
he should know me. I'm also part of the in this cancel this podcast chat a lot, and
Nice. And let's see my trying to see if I can't find My Kingdom. There my life as a king.
yeah,
I
my life is king.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's like it's sad that when I got the DLCs before it all ended,
Yeah.
before you couldn't get them. It's like when I got them, I beat the last boss.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, you gotta be kidding me. Say Lily locked the final boss behind the DLCs.
Mm,
Basically, it's an infinite loop if you don't have the DLCs.
interesting. Yeah. Let's see if I can't bring it. No, there we go. Let's see. Nope, don't want that. Let's see. So, building city building simulation game set in the world of Final Fantasy Critical Con series, serving as the third installment of the franchise because the second one was the Crystal Bears. The game follows the story of a young king, often referred to as the Little King, who is the son of a monarch who lost his kingdom during the events of the original Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles game. So that's the first one with the miasma. After the miasma that once plagued the land was cleared, the young king arrives at a desolate town consisting of only a lone castle and a large glowing power crystal. This crystal bestows upon him the magical ability known as Archdeck, which allows him to manifest buildings from memories and restruct his kingdom. The player assumes the role of the king, responsible for rebuilding the kingdom by placing various structures such as homes, shops, bakeries to attract residents and grow the settlement. yeah, it was a game. Each in-game day lasts approximately 10 minutes, during which the player makes decisions on what to build and how to develop the kingdom, with options expanding as the game progresses. The king cannot personally engage in combat. Instead, he commissions adventurers to explore dungeons, defeat monsters, and gather resources, including elementite, which is required to power the architect magic. These adventurers return at the end of the day, and the player reviews their accomplishments. It was
Oh, not just a review. You actually you go talk to them to make them they become happy
yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
they work harder the next day.
Yeah.
Also, you have to make sure if they're not feeling good or sad, make sure you give them a day off because you can have if you don't do that, they may stop going out adventuring for a whole week.
hmm Yeah. Oh, and it came out. It came out May 12th of 2008. Wow, that's such a long time ago.
Oh, hey. Yeah.
the let's see, Padarak was Padarak being the default suggestion. The game also includes downloadable content that expands the available buildings. Not exclusive, introduced the Infinity Spire dungeon, which extends gameplay beyond the base content. Despite its niche genre, the game received a Metacritic score of 80 based on 23 critic reviews. That's not bad. It is often praised for its charming premise and unique gameplay, though some critics noted its high price. I don't remember. And reliance on DLC.
Well, I mean, the base game is not really expensive. I think the high price is just all the DLC
Yeah.
it had. Yeah, and also for full enjoyment, like I was mentioning earlier, you can't exactly beat the Dragon Lord without having the DLC because
Mhm.
one of the DLC allows your characters to team up as a fourth man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
It was certainly a quite a bit ago, and yes, and the DLC. There's a DLC, and then there was a sequel called the My Life as a Dark Lord, which was a a tower defense. Uh, let's see. Nope. Life as a dark. Oh, I spelled that wrong. There we go. Because I remember this being a tower defense, but and it's what year after? It was the year after. Um.
yeah, this is the one I didn't exactly get to play much of.
Oh yeah. Well, why is that? Just didn't want to.
Actually, I didn't know it existed until years later. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, well, too bad.
yeah. It is a sequel to the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles My Life as a King and serves as part of the Crystal Chronicles sub-series within the broader Final Fantasy franchise, which I mean it is. I mean, Crystal Chronicles is sort of a subterrain of Final Fantasy. But I enjoyed it. The game follows Mira, the daughter of the original Dark Lord, as she defends her mobile tower from waves of attacking adventurers while traveling across the kingdom. The narrative explores themes of coexistence between monsters and human
Oh,
races. What?
oh no. Well, maybe a little too Final Fantasy. Yeah, go
No,
ahead. My bad, interrupting you.
no, you're fine. Um, the gameplay center is strategic placement. Yeah, you have to place trap. This is a tower defense game. Because I remember it. But July 20th, July 20th, 2009. Wow. I'm old. This should be.
Old. I mean, just remember when my Magic 6 Weld of Zine came out or
Mm,
Cloud of Zine, it kind of makes me feel old.
yeah. You know the design. You know what the look of design reminds me of, like Kingdom Hearts. Like just the graphical design make it reminds me of Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, this is what it would look like. The tower defense. I remember it. Oh man. You would spend money buying the bits and pieces you could. So there was microtransactions for this one. Oh my goodness. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I played both of them. It'd be nice if Nintendo would at least, you know, update them or whatever, and then you could have like this thing. Um,
I think that would be Square Enix.
Square Enix. Sorry, Square Enix. It would be nice if Square Enix would update them, um, and then people could have them to play off the Switch. Because I mean, Switch is like the newer thing. They just don't really have it. Hey, Sergeant Wookie, what up? Hope you're doing well, good sir. Nice to see you. Well, nice to see you be awesome as always. Um, but yeah, so I don't, like I said, I don't have much of anything console anymore. I just have like PC, so it's either Steam or Epic, and luckily you can buy the remake, and I believe the old version of 7 off of Steam, but I'm not sure you can do for the others. I'm trying to think of a game. There was a game I bought. It was the Dragon's Quest game, but I'm not sure which one. Um, yeah, I have too many games. Steam.
The Dragon Quest. I mean, at this point, I still like the Dragon Quest. They haven't turned me away like Final Fantasy 13 did.
Yeah, I can imagine what that was feeling like. Uh, but beyond that, the what was it? But, beyond that, though, I think it's Dragon Quest 20, 20th. Oh, I'll have to look it up because it was the one, it was the Dragon Quest where you could switch between 3D and 2D. Like I think of like 3D and then like a isometric 2D. Um, but I was like some special one. But I haven't played that one in forever.
I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 10 is the MMO. What console was it on?
Which one?
What the one you were talking about? Because there's Final Fantasy 9 was on the 3DS.
Oh, the Dragon's Quest you can buy on Steam. But I can't remember which. Like is it the 20th?
Oh wait, one that it does original graphics to been back to the. Oh, that's
Trying to find it because I
wait, that's 11. Yeah,
mm,
that because 10 was the MMO, 11 was that. Yes,
get off.
I have that one actually.
I want that. Let's see. Trying to find the name. Dragon's Quest 11: Echoes of an Elusive Age. That's the one. That's the one I'm talking about. That's the one.
Yeah, my mind kind of froze at 10. I'm like, oh, I forgot there was 11.
Yeah, it's you can do what you can do from 3D to top down 2D. Or
Yeah, it's supposed to reference the older
yes,
Dragon Quest.
which is kind of interesting because I've never seen a game do that where they do like 3D and then that isometric 2D. So I've never seen that before. But I mean, it worked. I've played it. I haven't played it in a while, but I did play it. But it has like Akira Toriyama art direction and all that stuff. So there's that too. Uh, but let's see. I haven't played that. It's just a lot of games on Steam I haven't played in a long time. I have like over 200 games and like, oh man. Oh, I have too much. Nowadays I've just been playing Fortnite, but I know how some of the sore subject for some that is.
Oh, Fortnite. Eh. When I played Fortnite, I had a really bad computer.
Mm,
I mean, it had an i9 CPU, but it had an onboard graphic card.
oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's when Fortnite came out.
Mm,
Funny enough, I had better luck on playing on the Switch.
mm. Yeah, I've not I've never played it on the Switch, but I've just played the PC side of it, and to each their own. All right, to each their own.
Oh,
Um,
well, funny enough, if you start off on PC and trying to play console,
mhm.
it will take your PC settings. So I had no aim assist on the Switch.
Oh, interesting.
I mean, you kind of use the gyro controls like you do in Breath of the Wild, so it wasn't
Mhm.
all that
Hmm.
difficult, really, to
Right.
play Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't. I play casual because ain't no way I'm playing
Oh, I
professional.
haven't played Fortnite in years. It was just only back then.
Yeah, 2017 is when it came out. That's what I remember. It came out in 2017. But anyway, before we go any further, it is the top of the hour. And so what happens is, Zine, is that I set aside some time for me and my guests to promote our stuff. Just if they're not sometimes it's a content creator, sometimes I have somebody who's not a content creator on. I just, they can promote whatever or whatnot. But for you, I have uh, see you later, do Helix. But for you, I have your stuff. So if you want to promote your places and all that, the floor is yours.
Oh, I mean, me. Yeah, if you ever want to see like Trails series on like Rumble, I'm like the maybe like the only one well, I'm not the only one streaming Trails now. That someone was streaming Trails in the Sky, the first chapter, the
Mm-hmm.
remake, not very long ago.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, I mean, I'll be basically playing every game of the Trails. And that's not all because I have Total Annihilation,
Mm-hmm.
the RTS, the Might and Magic series, not Heroes, but the
Mm-hmm.
original Might and Magic series.
Right.
I I'll play that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, I'm a variety uh, gamer, but somehow JRPGs pull me back in
Right.
quite often.
Yeah. But yeah, Jay, I've enjoyed a few myself, so I've got you on that. But for everyone who can see though, you can those are all his links to his places. Usually, if you just go to like
Oh, you
Twitter,
actually found me on YouTube.
yeah, yeah. Funny enough, sometimes it's not an easy thing, but yes, it did. And I usually try to put all the links I can find, because some people for
Oh,
go ahead.
okay. Sorry, interrupting, but I guess I'll start streaming to YouTube for those YouTube only people if they want to see my current content. Although I
Yeah,
have to re-upload all my streams to
yeah.
YouTube if I.
Yeah, and that's understandable. I just put all the links there because sometimes people only promote like one area when they really should be promoting all at
Yeah,
least majority of their areas. Because I'm not a one platform person, and YouTube and Twitch have shown that being on one platform only is not a smart idea.
yeah, not a smart. uh, I just had a I'm just had a really bad time on YouTube.
Yeah, that's understandable. I ain't holding that against you. But I just put it there because I found it, and I was like, you know what? Sometimes a person does have a YouTube, and sometimes they don't, or they forget about it or whatever. But
Well, I haven't forgot about it. It's just
okay,
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, what to
yeah,
do with this? I was thinking to make it into my political channel, but no,
hmm? You can do whatever you want with it, just as long as it's just as long as you don't do like the really troublesome stuff.
no, hell no, I'm not gonna be those stupid kick streamers.
Yeah. But everyone, his links are there. You can just go to X if you want, and you'll find his stuff. But again, his links will be both on the Rumble side and YouTube side because of the both places I stream to. So if you want to find out where else he's at, there you go.
Yeah,
And I made sure to and all this stuff.
I mean, I'm a small time content creator, very small.
Mhm. Oh, I'm no bigger. I mean, compared to other people, I'm small too. But you know what? I still stand tall anyway. Otherwise, people would be like, "You're too short." And I said, "I'll get you one day."
Short. I'm not a dwarf.
No.
Sorry, I'm making a Warhammer fantasy reference.
Yeah, throw a 40K in there and you're good to go.
Oh, let's see. Sorry, I play more fantasy than 40K.
Well, I know there's been a few 40K games of Warhammer, so
I mean, I I do play a lot of Warhammer 3, Total War Warhammer 3.
mm, I've never played that one, but I know there's a lot of fans of Warhammer, yourself included.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have the Total War from, was it Shogun 2, Rome 2?
Nice. Nice. But again, his links will be both on the Rumble side and YouTube side. And for my end of things, uh, to find where else I'm at, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only does it help in being seen more by all, like all content creators, it also helps if having other people like Zine and or Ezekiel. I've had Ezekiel on, Coasted Chan. I've had on too, all sorts of people, including VTubers,
Oh,
and yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. What?
oh, sorry, no, I interrupted you. I'll wait. As this, you said Ezekiel, I'm friends with Ezekiel.
Yeah, yeah. I've had him on as well. We'll get to that. But yeah, any help with the engagement factor on either end is much appreciated. So thank you for that. Let's see, and then of course, for my end of things, uh, where you can find me at. You can go to that link, so my link tree right there. You can go in there. You can find my email. You can find my Twitter X in there. I do have a link to Discord, but it's just for DMing. No server, not interested. I've heard enough stories. I also have my Rumble and YouTube link in there. So if you want to find out where those two are at, it's in there as well. Because sometimes it's just best to have a direct link. I used to have no link tree, and you'd have like 5 or 6 links, and once I got Linktree, I'm like, "That's a lot better." That's a lot better, um, and all that stuff. So there's that. Oh, nope, that's the wrong button. But I would do a few other things. One is that I promote. Uh, I am part of, for those that know, I'm part of Proton's partner program. I use it on a daily basis. I use the whole suite of things, and this is promoting the suite of what they offer. So Proton Mail, Proton VPN, Proton Drive, Proton Pass, all those included with this plan. Um, that you can get through this link. Again, if you just want to look for more info and stuff, you just do that link too, and you just look, and it'll tell you more of like what um obviously VPN self-explanatory, but stuff like Proton Mail and the ability, little to no spam. You have Proton Pass, what allows you to use something like a email alias. So if you don't want to use your actual email to sign up for something, whatever, you can use an alias email they'll give you, and all that stuff, and they'll help with that. It has a password maker in there, so you can make passwords as small or as big as you want. You can for Proton Drive, your files are yours, privacy included, all of it's privacy. At the end of the day, Proton's about that. But again, nothing's 100% on the internet, so don't go expecting 100%. But if you do want to see what it's about, again, link is there. Check it out. And if you do take up that offer, you get like 23% off the whole suite. So give it a look. See if it's worth your try. Again, if not, that's okay too. I just promote for the benefit of others, not for myself, because we are in times where we kind of need that privacy and hearing the companies out there that get hacked and all their passwords and stuff get taken, and you're just like, well, I hope my stuff wasn't included, and then you find out that's not the case. And like, well, crap. So Proton is good to have, and believe you and me, I've had a lot of different people on who've sung praises for it. So if you don't believe me, believe them, because at the end of the day, I promote it for that benefit alone. And of course, the last thing I promote, uh, before we go back to things, is this one called USA Biltong. Um, Now, I have had the owner of this place on. I think it was a few weeks ago, and he's a nice gentleman. He's actually from South Africa, but he got married to a lady here in the U.S. and he settled down in Texas. And now him and his family are making biltong, and biltong is sort of like it's an air dried meat snack. Basically, that's a South African tradition, and so many different stuff. Again, you can go to that link right there. You can look into it, and it's just a lot of things. Biltong's a little more healthier than regular beef jerky you buy in store. They also sell other stuff like UK sweets and treats. They sell stuff from South Africa as well, like sweets and stuff like that. At the end of the day, I'm just repaying the kindness they showed me, and I really do enjoy their stuff. Like I buy it myself when I can, and it's good. But that's just my opinion, no one else's. So if you want to check it out, link is there. If you do buy something from it, you can use code Dara to save 10% on the wholesale. Which for those who don't know what wholesale means, it means whatever's in your cart, the whole of your cart, you can save 10% on the whole of your cart. So there's that. But that is all I promote. I don't promote much more because I know some people really like ads aplenty, and I don't do ad reads, so to speak. Let's see. Put that back. But yeah, I've been part of that Proton Partner program since I think it's getting to be about a year now. It's crazy how much time flies. But yeah, going back to that, you've played with Ezekiel on games and
Yeah.
stuff. So how'd you meet up with him?
Actually, it was first Galaxy Red.
Oh, Galaxy Red. Yeah, I've had Galaxy Red on too. How'd that happen?
Uh, I just found his Galaxy's channel.
Hmm.
This guy that came in, hello. Uh, and it kind of became sort of. Then later, I raided
Hmm.
Galaxy. Then I found Ezekiel a bit later,
Hmm.
and then at some point, uh, I got friends. Was friends on with, with Galaxy on Discord,
Hmm.
and then next when it's like, uh, this is from Galaxy's point of view. It's
Hmm.
like Ezekiel say, "Hey, Wazim's not in Discord. Where is he?"
Yeah.
And it's like the Galaxy said, "I'm friends with him on Discord." It's like, get him in here now, and
Yeah.
like what was like a Star Wars reference,
Right.
uh, uh, yeah, Palpatine, like
Mhm.
now.
Yeah.
So, and that's how I got onto Ezekiel's Discord, and then the collabs from there on.
Oh, so do you guys do like community gaming together, or do you just do that once in a while?
Uh we we play different games. Like was it Mech Warrior Clans, and then Night Rain.
Oh.
Last week we had two Monday and Friday
Hmm.
playing Night Rain together.
Nice. Let's see. Oh man, what is that one? Because I think I've heard of it, but I'm not sure what it's about. Night Rain.
Oh,
Is it?
Elder Ring.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, there's Elder Ring the game, and there's the Elder Ring Night Rain.
yeah, that's the one that came. It's like an extra update, or it was like an extra bit because that was sort of a lead-in from the regular Elden Ring into like the sort of other part of it, like the Shadow of the Elder Tree. I think it was the tagline. Um, but no, it's pretty awesome though because I know there's a lot of different VTubers on Rumble as well. Um, because I've talked to one Zatrius. I've talked to
Oh, Zay.
yeah, Zay. I've talked to Zay. I've talked to Ezekiel. I've talked to Galaxy. I've talked to um oh man. Uh Shoot, there was one you said that I've talked to as well. Uh who Who else? There's been another person. There was a gentleman who used a VTuber. No, I don't think he did use a VTuber.
I mean, there was Kai Swarzer. Then he decided to leave his avatar behind.
Mm. Oh, why was that?
Charlie Kirk.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. But again, like, how has your now that you've been over here for a while and all that stuff, how has your experience been over here?
For Rumble,
Yeah.
mm, it had its up and downs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had to stop using Rumble Studio for a bit because uh, I just could not stay connected.
Right.
And it basically, when I got disconnected, it wouldn't let me create another stream.
Mm.
I'm like, all right. Then Ezekiel stepped in and said, hey, use this, or use what he was using.
Mm.
And it's like, and it worked perfectly fine. I didn't have any problems streaming, but it's like, you know, I guess I've recently went back to using Rumble Studio because I wanted to see how Rumble Studio was actually working.
Mm.
Because I mean, back when I would try it, it couldn't even connect to itself. It
Yeah.
was so bad.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot of people have different issues with. I just usually ask, because I do like a data, feedback collection of all that stuff, so I can find what like the majority issue people have of the platform or wish list stuff or whatever. Because yeah, there's still a lot of things left to be worked on the platform, and
Yeah, I was some interconnect. I mean, it sort of Rumble has the thing where it's a combination of YouTube and Twitch
mm,
that I'm like, sometimes your streams really need people to actually in it to watch for your like more people to see it
yeah,
because how they have their certs. Sometimes people can't, won't find it through their like Rumble's search like YouTube, but
mm,
it's a lot easier for them to find it like the Twitch. So if you have like 10 or so people, you're almost on front page,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. I can
That's
understand.
sad though. Oh, that's for the gaming, but I don't know about the podcast. The podcasts.
It's It certainly does not have very much of a uh, ability of discovery because I know people are still having issues with search. Um, but go ahead.
Oh, there issues with certs, you brought that up. There is actually like an issue of basically like my channel. I mean, you can bring up my name,
Yeah.
you see my channel, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't see any of my content. You see Equals, you see Jay Flint, all the times I played with them, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't see any of my videos. Except maybe for the World of Zine game, or one of them, on,
Mm-hmm.
like, when you scroll down. Other than that, you don't see any of my other content when you do my spell out my name. I'm
Mm.
like, to be honest, it's like, why? I mean, the channel's at least there, but, uh,
Let's see. No, go ahead.
it's just some things like, why is, like, some of this other content my content not showing up with typing my whole name out?
Yeah. No, I can't. I can even type your first one, and it doesn't even show anything of yours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. I do this because I've done it so much on YouTube
Mm-hmm.
of, like, trying to see the search, how the search works, the algorithm and
Mm-hmm.
all. I did the same thing on Rumble, and it's like, yeah, there's sometimes, like, this, like I mean, I did it for others, like, I try to type in, like, Ezekiel without
Mm-hmm.
Maxwell.
Yeah.
Kinda the same thing happens to his.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, since I realize I'm not alone in that,
Yeah.
where it's like, I'm the really out of the zines. There's only like someone else that has like XEEN in
Mhm.
their name that's also active on Rumble.
Yeah.
Like there's only two zines really active on Rumble, and yet for some reason both of our contents don't show up when you type out XEEN. That's
Hmm.
so it's I just don't
Yeah.
I don't get it because literally they have people up there that are years old, 2 years, 3 years,
Yeah.
and it's like, that's the last time they made a video. I'm like, or stream. It's like, wait, why are they still being like on top of the search when they're they have done nothing for years?
Yeah. Yep. And majority of the time, it's because they left because they weren't really finding success over here. It's good to have a backup though, but there certainly is more to work on, and I think um, great that the whole Rumble Wallet thing happened, but it's really not a solution to quality of life stuff.
Oh yeah, the Rumble wallet. See, I'm like, the whole Bitcoin, yeah, you can donate. How about change your actual like dollars? You still going for PayPal of all things.
Hmm.
I lost literally all trust when what was it? Arc
Art.
um Arts.
Oh, arts. Okay.
Arts. Yeah, he does the Warhammer. He started off like a Warhammer channel
Oh, okay.
and art, yeah, like he has his arts cast.
Hmm.
Like he PayPal literally took all his money from him out of the blue with no. As like, yeah, and I don't. I mean, please, Rumble, have some other way of payment than PayPal.
Well, they do have check, but that's a long-term process, and
Yeah, but I'm too small of a content creator for them to even.
well, it just if you hit the 50 mark, like the 50
Well,
minimum, yeah.
yeah, I mean, to be honest, I would rather have direct deposit, but they don't even have that.
Yeah, no, that would be nice. I've not seen anyone do that. I'm not sure what the ramifications would be for that though, because that's a little bit more. Um, that for me that would make sense, right? Like you would give them like, hey, here's this. Maybe they want to be like responsible for something or whatnot, but I feel like that would be more valuable to just directly drop it in your bank than just go through PayPal. Um,
Yeah, that PayPal takes their cut.
oh, they do. Well, if you use the like on the day of, they'll take a cut. Like to draw it out. Sorry, if you draw it out on the day of, they'll take a cut. But if you just like send it to your bank or whatever, it's free, as far as I know.
Yeah, I mean, I try have it directly like to my bank.
Mhm.
I just don't want it to stay in the PayPal's hands.
Yeah, for me, the Rumble Wallet's an option. Obviously, it's a future proofing option, but it's not an option that solves current issues.
Yeah, not everyone has Bitcoin. It's not a common
Yeah,
currency.
yeah. So it's mostly well known, but crypto in itself is not a um it's not a mostly used product by people who, on an everyday basis. It's very it's an interesting item, obviously, because of like what blockchain is and what all that deals with, but it's very user complex, if that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, just trying to set one up, I can already tell normal uh, people, the average Joe, may not be able to set one up.
Yeah, and especially when you have to do like the seed phrases and whatnot, and it's just like, can I get like a weird kind of amalgamated key or something like that, so I can just so it doesn't because again, crypto. The crypto stuff is, while it does have its sort of freedom, there still is stuff like people don't know. Like I had to learn about this too, but there's stuff like gas fees, and people don't know what that is. Gas fees are sort of like when it goes through the process of the transference and whatnot of who you go through. Sometimes it can be a small amount, sometimes it can be a massive amount, and you know, I don't know if that is on the Rumble wallet, but still, it's not like crypto's for it to get more major adoption. It has to become more user friendly, and it's not user friendly to the degree.
Yeah, it's not definitely not user friendly. It's just I feel like normal people are just going to be turned off really from the Rumble wallet.
Well, again, it is an option, so you're not forced to use it. But um, I just, yeah, I don't. I think there needs to be a better way, and maybe there's not because
Actually,
go ahead.
out of the Rumble wallet, I wish they actually just have actual U.S. currency to be
Mhm.
also be tipped through there, not just Bitcoin.
Yeah. Well, crypto in general, because there's other coins other than Bitcoin. But no, I can see what you're saying. I mean, you can essentially like in doing leaving one, you could change between your Rumble wallet or card to do like a Rumble rant or whatever. Um, but yeah, again, it's one of those things where one, it's a separate thing. It's an app you have to download first,
Yep.
right? So basically, it's not it's not decentralized or whatever because you still have to download it through the either the Apple Store or the Google Store. So
Yeah, I mean they could discontinue it at any moment.
yeah, it's really it's basically like you'd have to have like if they don't have something on the web, right? Like they don't have you can go on the web and get into your Rumble wallet, then the app is going to become pointless because the App Store could just shut it down.
Pretty much, because we don't know the future. Things could go really south.
Yeah. Yeah, and crypto's only good as long as the power is on.
Yeah, pretty much.
you you imagine you're trying to do something with crypto and all of a sudden your power goes out like ah yeah, it's only good for that. But yeah, again, it's just an option. But I do think that like the current situation with like how creators get paid and whatnot, that needs to be worked on. And I don't even know if they're working on that.
Yeah, there's a lot of things Rumble needs to work on, and maybe actually one thing. Hopefully, they don't spread themselves thin.
Well, it's too late for that.
Oh, well, I
Uh,
guess that's true. I just realized the
well, I mean, for the
ironic mess.
oh, go ahead.
That's the ironic. Like they already have spread themselves thin.
Yeah, and not only that, but they're like Rumble is only. Oh, where is it at? I'm trying to find it. Oh, I passed it. Oh, Rumble only has like 135 people working for it.
Oh, that's that is small.
Yeah, the problem with that is like um locked for working. I just keep getting. Well, you have ad blocker, man. To use ad blocker. Use ad blocker, Alaska man. Jeff, come on. And how are you doing? Um, yeah, there's definitely a lot. Like I could tell you stories all day long, but we're not going to sit here and do that. Um, 2 3 tech people is all you need. Well, they have a lot of people, but it seems like they keep missing the point of usefulness versus future proofing, which I get, right? The crypto wallet is a future proofing, but it doesn't help the issues that people have now of payment, right? Like if people are gonna get paid, then use the wallet for that, right? Pay them through the wallet. Uh, doesn't work on Rumble. I need to check my settings. I guess I have Brave and it works. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I'm brave, and it works.
Yeah, Brave is awesome. May not be like the biggest number one used browser, but for me, I'll use it any day. Because it even going to YouTube, it just blocks those sweet ads.
Well, as long as YouTube doesn't decide to fry your computer because you blocking their ads.
They've tried, and Brave has always been able to keep up. Honestly, or the people working at Brave. I apologize. People working at Brave have been keeping up. Like there was one point where it was saying like YouTube was trying to sideload ads on the server, and Brave was like, "Nope, we got that taken care of." Now I know people are gonna say, "Well, Brave is a Chromium." Yes, it is, but Google doesn't control Chromium. They made it to be out there for everyone to use, and I don't think there's any kill switch or anything like that. So e- really, unless you got some concrete proof, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I just think that Brave is good tool to use. I know other people have their stuff, but I use Brave, and yeah, and beyond that, it's just a lot for. I thought you know what the funny thing was, I thought uh, Rumble would work with Brave because Brave already has a crypto wallet. Hey, Central Wookie, nice to see you back. Um, but like if you know Brave already has like their own sort of crypto wallet thing, and it's like but Proton has their own crypto wallet. And for those who don't know, if they want to go for that, but um, it's just one of those things like you could have your own, but you're already working with other people to have your own. So why not work with a browser that has their own? Because you can. The funny thing is with the Brave one, you can go to um you could go to someone's channel, right? Whether it be on YouTube or whatever, and you could get tip them through it. Um, I don't know what coinage they use, but still, I mean, it's there. But yeah, I don't know. The Rumble wallet is a nice option, but it's not a real. It's not a solution to what people have needs of now, if that makes sense.
Maybe they can just build upon it.
The Rumble wallet, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, maybe they're trying to. This is the base and try to build upon it.
Uh,
Hopefully, it's just hopeful thinking.
yeah, there's certainly a hopeful thing with that, but I don't leave it to hopeful thinking because there's still a lot of other issues that people in using the platform and just like can we not get something to work, that sort of stuff. So but regardless, yeah, Rumble definitely still has a lot to work with. But anyway, it is it's starting to get to that time, and we're gonna start winding down, and then we'll head off. But what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna do a quick promotional stuff, and then I do a few things, and then we'll kind of head on off the trail. So there
Yep.
for those who don't know, there is Zine's links right there.
Yep. You can find me at those 3 on X, Rumble, and YouTube.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I'll be. I guess I'll throw more streams onto YouTube or content onto YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen people use YouTube just for the short stuff. So there's that because Rumble doesn't have anything for shorts.
Yeah, YouTube hates streams so bad.
Yeah, no, I've seen some discuss that, and it's more of like they're pushing hard on shorts, but and TikToks is shorts and all this stuff, but you can stream live there. So I have no idea. Um, but yeah, you can find his links both on the Rumble side and YouTube side. And as any rule of thumb, you can just go to his X and you'll find his stuff there. But his links will be there. So give him a look, and if he's worth a follow, why not? Obviously, it's always nice to see Rumble have more VTubers and whatnot. But definitely going to be seeing what the future is like with that. And for my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side or YouTube side, if you wouldn't mind leaving there you go. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with that engagement factor, not only helps with being seen more, but it also helps with having other people on like Zine, like Sergeant Wilkie and Alaska Man Jeff, who have on as well. Great people, great guys. Um, look forward to being able to do it again with them. But again, any help with that engagement factor is much appreciated. And of course, um, I gotta go back. Hold on. Oh nope, that's the wrong one.
Technical difficulties.
Hey, hold on. Shake hands, shake hands. There's my link right there. You can go there, find my email, my Twitter X, link to Discord for DMing, and the Rumble and YouTube links. So if you don't know where exactly I'm at, just go there and you'll pretty much find all the stuff I'm at. Um, there we go. And for that, of course, remember I am part of Proton's partner program. I promote Rumble no, sorry, I promote the Proton uh, Unlimited um, plan because it includes all the stuff that's within it. And again, I use it myself personally, but I've also had other people on who use Proton. Even the free version stuff like Proton Mail and Proton VPN are free to use. You can just try them for yourself and see if it's worth it. But at the end of the day, if you do want to take it up, there is that link right there, and you can save 23% off the annual or yearly of it. And again, a lot of people I've had on that use Proton have given it high praise. So curiosity, let it drive you. But if you don't want to buy from it, that's okay too. I am just here to promote for everyone's benefit, not my own. And of course, the other part is I promote the Biltong USA. If you've never been there before, you can go there. Biltong is a South African snack. It is just meat related to a degree. There's Angus they use, Wagyu they use bison, and it's just like a dried. Um, it's just a dried piece, air dried piece of meat with some spices on it. Not like spicy spices, but more like salt and um, coriander, and different kind of spices like that. And they're pretty good. I enjoy them. But you can go there. Look, they sell drinks and sweets and stuff from UK and from South Africa. Uh, at the end of the day, if you do think about buying something or do want to buy something, you can use that code right there to save like 10% off the wholesale or the whole whatever's in the cart, right? The total amount you can save 10% on. So there's that. Um, tomorrow at for those who don't know, for tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern is the 84th Pay It Forward stream, or PIF stream, I like to call it. And what happens is that I go around on the Rumble side. Now I do stream to YouTube as well, but I go around the Rumble side and I kind of go around saying hello to people. I want my biltong spicy, and you can get it spicy too. They have a ghost pepper one. I've heard it will blow your mouth away. But I wouldn't try it, me personally. Um, but tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I do my Pay It Forward stream where it goes around on the Rumble streaming side, and you can um, and I just say hello to some people, some new faces, some old faces. Doesn't matter. I go around, show a little love, give some donos, and just kind of showcase what Rumble has during the time period. Because Rumble really doesn't have a great discovery system, like you were talking about with search. They really don't have a great discovery system. So I kind of try to help with that. And at the end of the stream, because I do have someone come on to chat with, but at the end of the stream, I post the not only the name of the channels I stop by, but I post the links to that as well. So it's in a way to kind of help them out. And if they are on X as well, I try to at them on X because it just makes it easier. But yeah, so and of course my guest tomorrow, official slasher, is going to be on at 8 p.m. Eastern, and he's from Australia. So if you want to hear an Aussie come on and do a little gib, then your best bet would be to come on tomorrow and join us in it. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, official slash will be on, and I'm looking forward to it. So, but beyond that, the last thing I do with my guest before we ride off in the sunset scene, oh man, is something I like to call questions from a hat. So I bought a hat from Rumble right here, and I've put some questions inside. So what happens is that you, my guests, get 2 freebie questions because I'm just so generous. Adore me, everyone. But but also, I do because I stream to YouTube. I'm not monetized there, so sorry guys, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. But if you're on the Rumble side, well, guess what? I am monetized, and guess what you can do? If you want more than the 2 questions out of the hat, you can just give a Rumble rant. Doesn't matter the amount. Doesn't matter the amount. What matters is you have to give a Rumble rant in order to get more than the 2 questions, because that's how this works. So, but anyway, are you ready, good sir, to start with the
Yep.
first? All right. And my eyes are closed, and I'm feeling around in the hat. Never worn it before. I think it had worn it once, but that was a long time ago. Here's question number 1 right here, and let's see what it says. It says, "What's the strangest talent you have?" Oops, hold on. Post-it note stickiness. What is this? What's the strangest talent you have that's completely useless?
Strangest talent. It's completely useless. No, shoot. That's no, that's photographic memory. No. Uh, useless. What is useless?
It's sort of like someone remembering.
Oh, I do. I can basically. Well, I'm not have like a perfect like memory or anything. It's just if I get angry or
Mhm,
like have like a certain emotion, I actually remember everything of the situation
mhm.
down to who people said things or
Alright. So you're not eidetic, because I know some people probably call it like photographic memory or something like that.
not exactly because it doesn't like I can't like it's not like it's not like I can activate it all the time. It's just like
Right.
if if I get super angry or like it's like a tied to some my like emotion basically,
Yeah.
then I basically can remember everything that happened during that period of time.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what the official term for this called, but I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know either. So
I guess you could. Yeah, I guess you could probably use that one. Uh, but
I mean, I'm I I don't know how to say useless because I usually find things that like people call it useless. I made them useful. That's just that's why.
yeah, it's just one of those weird ones that sometimes people have an answer for and sometimes don't, and that's fine. But at least you have a lot of different talents though, so I mean that's pretty good right there in itself. But yeah, definitely don't know. I was just thinking like people who remember um, what is it called? Useless information, that sort of stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's not exactly useless. It's just it's something that happened that I like. It gets immediately like ingrained in my memory. Just whenever a certain conditions for me is set met,
Hmm.
it's like I can't control it. That's why I consider it useless.
That'll that'll work. I'll take it. Um,
It's not controllable. So
yeah, and almost which must be rough because if you're not able to control it and it kind of can get really intrusive, then you're kind of like, well, great. Um, but we'll all consider that one answered. But for
well,
the
hopefully, if if people agree to that.
oh, they don't have to agree with your answer. They'll just have to listen to it. Um, question number 2. And if people want more than that, they have to give a rumble run. If not, this will be the last question. What's your favorite day of the week?
uh, what favorite day of the week? Hmm. I am so indifferent on what day it is.
Hmm. Not even for weekend stuff.
Yeah, yeah, really. I'm really this indifferent.
Indifferent. We call you indifferent, man. He's so indifferent. He got a superpower and called indifferent.
Hey, that I have been. m- I've been at times I've been very indifferent, and I
Mhm,
have been very annoying because it's like all right, don't just indifferent on some quite a few things, and
mhm.
I've got under people's skin for being so indifferent at times.
Huh. Well,
It's just to me, it's just the next day. It's like not really anything special
well,
in my
yeah,
point of view.
right. I understand that. It's just a difference of opinion and viewpoint. I can get that. And Alaska Man Jeff says, my favorite day is someday. Wow. Someday is always a possibility away, but
Or
then
every day.
every day, yeah, or someday never comes. So there's that too. Some someday, good lord. But anyway, that is, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the show. And of course, first things first, thank you to the big people out in chat. Uh, it's always nice to see whoever comes in, whoever comes becomes part of the chat at the time, whoever's on as a guest. I appreciate all the same, whether here or there or small or big, doesn't matter. I appreciate you all for being part of this show. And of course, thank you to the big man himself, XeenDravarol. Right? Almost
Yeah.
got it. Right?
Yeah, the last part's a bit hard when to flow through.
Yeah. Draval. This summer, Draval goes through a drive and takes everyone down. But yeah, of course, thank you, and of course, like I tell every one of my
Oh,
guests, you're always welcome to come back on, because it's not just one time. I've had many people come back on multiple times, and asking man Jeff says, "Big, I guess I need to go on a diet." Hey now, hey, calm yourself.
yeah, and thank you for having me on.
Yeah. No, yeah, I was glad to get to have you on, get to chat with you about whatever, and of course, like I said, having Ezekiel and Confused Chan and all that stuff, Galaxy and all of them. I've talked to a bunch of different VTubers, so hopefully um, whatever you want to consider this over here on the Rumble side, I hope it goes well, and I hope you find some success on the YouTube side too. So there is that. Because sometimes people get dismayed pretty easily, but it's always good to have more than one place.
Yeah, I know more than one is. Yeah, I mean, I already had the problem of my channel being d- uh, practically almost deleted because they didn't like the breads video I posted. I mean, that was before like people like were really like pointing out the DEI or
Mhm.
breads.
Oh, Bridge, yeah. Those who was the VTuber I've seen do that was
Yeah, it's Cursa.
Cruiser.
Yeah, Cursa. Wow. Now, why am I mispronouncing her name?
Yeah. She's a VTuber. That's all that
Yeah,
matters.
I can't believe I'm mispronouncing her name, and I started watching her because I was so dismayed because practically a year before she made her first video is
Mhm,
when I made mine.
mhm,
But my channel got nuked. I mean, I was no one. I didn't have a Twitter
mhm.
at the
Yeah,
time, so basically, they saw, hey, we can just get rid of this person and no one will know.
yep. And then he went on his own way after they did it. But yeah, no, it just sucks when you hear those stories and like, dude, were you on other platforms? Because like that's usually what I ask people is like when the whole debacle about the YouTube AI moderation thing is like, well, I know you're trying to get your channel back, which is fine, good for you, but like, are you on other platforms? Like when you get smacked down by one platform, that would be the best time to promote where else you're at.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't have anywhere else. It was just
Right.
YouTube and I had no Twitter.
Yeah.
I was the easy target, basically.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying in general, as a rule of thumb from my end of things, if you're on one platform, it is best to be on more than one platform because platforms at the end of the day are business and you are part of that product. And it's best to cover your own. So it's a question of, do you want a platform to have that much control of your stuff, or do you want to be in control of your content? It's
Yeah,
basically the
pretty
question.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, is the whole 230 thing is like, as long as they're not a publisher or not acting like one,
Mhm.
they can, I mean, but they're acting like a publisher, so they can be sued.
Yeah, usually it
They
kind of,
should be, but somehow 230 still protects them.
well, not like that, but it's like like YouTube is Google, and Google has, it's just a lot of money. So if you're trying to sue Google, you're gonna end up poorer than when you went in, because it's just
Yeah, pretty much. Basically, only Elon Musk can do that.
yeah, basically, and I don't see it happening anytime soon. But again, YouTube is still that place to be for many. And while I understand it, I also people need to also understand that platforms are not your friends; they are a business.
Yep. I mean, even Rumble, they're still a platform trying to make money.
Yeah, come on, gotta keep the lights on somehow. Can't do it with magic tricks. Although, now that I think about it. Anyway,
Well, I
anyway,
mean, if they're good enough magician, they might be able to make money off of it. It's just like an artist. Sometimes some artists don't do well. Sometimes they get their lucky break and take off.
there you go. There you go. But regardless, how I end my show, uh, Zine, is I as I did the intro with the music video, I end with an outro called "One Day with You" by Pogo, who's the artist, the Pogo. Um, and again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern for the 84th Pay It Forward stream, and then at 8 p.m. I will have on official slasher, and yeah, come join the fun, be part of the discovery movement right there. But also, all of course, Zine's links are down in the description below on both the Rumble side and YouTube side. If you want to find out where else he's at, that is the best place to go. And to be honest, if you don't look there first, well, and you try to find him on your own, well, good luck. Because some
Yeah, good
things,
luck. Good
yeah,
luck. Because I'm hard to find on Rumble and YouTube. So,
have the direct link and let the people find you. And I did just that. So, but anyway, guys, one day with you. Bye, Pogo. And don't forget to make sure your mic is muted, otherwise it will bleed into.
oh,
So,
yeah, I'm going to.
okay. But anyway, guys, 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. See you guys then, and have a great rest of the night. Bye, guys.
Okay, here we go.
All you have to do is stop it. All you have to do is stop it.
Okay, here we go.